Welcome back to my podcast series, Culture Swap. My name is Betty, and in today's episode, I'm happy to introduce my guests who come from Kuwait. Would you please introduce a little bit about yourself?
Hi, guys. My name is Mahdy Alnejadah, international student. I came from Kuwait. Um, it's all the way from in the Middle East. It's close to, if you guys know Dubai or Saudi Arabia, Iraq. It's like a border with these countries. Um, I'm a senior this semester, about to graduate. I'm so excited. Uh, I can't wait to get my job, new job. Um, yeah, I'm a petroleum engineering student.
Mm-hmm.
I love engineering. I think designing, solving mathematical problem. I really enjoy uh, doing that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I understand. I don't enjoy math, but I'm glad you did because it's too complicated for me. So I choose media studies so that I can be creative and create stuff.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah, but thank you so much for sharing about this, and I'm very happy to get to know you. And before we go like farther, I would like to invite you to play a mini icebreaker game, which is very like a traditional in my podcast.
Okay.
So I'm going to have like a little box, and it's very random. I created like a week ago, so I don't remember what is there, but it's usually have question,
Mhm.
challenge, or maybe some award or punishment. I think so. We'll see what you get. You have like 5 turns.
Okay,
So are you
let's go.
ready?
I'm so ready. Okay. You receive one more turn. Is that bad? Bad. Fair.
Oh no, it's it's bad fortune. So now you have 6 turns.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I can take it.
okay, take this. What is your hidden talent, or what
Mm-hmm.
kind of superpower you want to have?
Okay.
Okay. So,
So
so
you
I
can
have to
choose.
choose.
Yeah, you can choose like what is your hidden talent, and maybe you can perform it a little bit,
Yeah.
or maybe like what kind of superpower do you want to have and why?
um. Okay. I will say about my hidden. So when I talk about my hidden talent, um, I would love to say uh, I'm an actor. I like acting in the
Okay.
theater. This is completely far away from engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I always wanted uh, to be an actor, and I like have fans and audience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an extrovert type of person,
Yeah.
so um, so I know so far extroverted person like people energy, absorb this kind of energy to uh, um, perform well.
Yeah.
The more audience I have, the more excited I get. So I think acting is my hidden talent.
That's awesome. Do you have TikTok?
Yes, I do have a
You
TikTok.
can create some short video on it.
Exactly. I have a TikTok. I have Instagram too. I also want. I always see myself like model too. I like dressing up,
Mm-hmm.
different outfits. I think
Oh.
and see just myself in the mirror. Just do a different kind Photoshop positions. I started this when I was 12, 13 years old. I saw my dad. He also was acting in the theater, and he inspired me. And after that, I brought a camera, and every weekend I go and just take a picture of myself. Uh, and I just get so excited about it, seeing how different kind of clothes I wear just by myself. Nothing uh, like a um, nothing more excited, nothing more like with no other with company or brand, just by myself.
Just yourself,
Mm-hmm,
like a
mm-hmm.
freelance.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. I didn't expect you to say like your hidden talents in acting, but it's so cool. Oh my
Exactly.
god, I had TikTok once, but
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like I can be natural in front of camera, which is I'm very afraid of camera right now, but it's okay. I have to get over it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
One thing also I did an IKEA advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see me in the YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Oh my god.
um, I just love the camera. Um, my uncle, he's also a director, so that also kind of helped me to connect myself with famous people in
Mm-hmm.
Kuwait.
Oh my god, that's
Yes.
so cool. I
uh,
yeah, I love camera, but not like looking at my face. I don't know. I love like filming thing, but like how I'm tapping, and I just film the way I'm tapping, not my face doing work. You know what
uh-huh,
I mean?
uh-huh.
So it's just like some that kind of video and making is more meaningful in different way. Not like I'm talking, because I'm an introvert.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
But don't you think you're gonna get used to it one day?
yeah.
Used to
I
the
want
camera,
to
right?
get used to
Yes.
that because it's my
It's
nature
your major,
too.
exactly.
Yeah. So I try my best. I don't know. Maybe have two persona, one extrovert when I have to go out and work.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm back home, I'm just an introvert with my books, my movies.
Okay.
Yeah, just chill.
What do you like the most about your major?
I love how we had a chance to like create, not create, create and produce products.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, I had a chance to produce podcasts, which I cannot imagine because I'm not a type of person who talk a lot, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
in podcasts, you have to talk because there's no visual image that everybody can see you.
Yeah.
So you have to talk. You have to like saying.
Yes.
And if it's in my country language, which is Vietnamese,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even confident when I share in my mother tongue.
Okay.
But now I have to do it in English. So it's like
Way
double
more
pressure.
challenging.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But when I get into it, because my very first podcast series is just a short one, just like less than 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
talking a little notes about mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So that idea came up when I'm thinking about the month of mental health. Like, it's not mental health. It's committing
Suicide.
suicide
Mm-hmm.
prevention
Mm-hmm.
month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like maybe I can create some notes that remind people to be more positive, to be more
That's
happy
so
about this
cool.
word.
That's
So I
awesome.
just created and just sitting in here by myself reading the notes that I create earlier.
Nice.
Yeah, and I
Very
just
good.
get used to it. Then I have
Very
a
good.
second one with my friend. We discuss about a movie in
Mm-hmm.
Studio Ghibli. It's
Mm-hmm.
an animated one.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
I'm
so
just
cool.
getting used to
Used
it
to it.
every
Yes.
day. Yeah.
Um, I think I think all of us as students we like the challenging part
Mm-hmm.
of our major. Maybe something new for us. And the challenging part when we get used to it, we realize how capable we are for new things and learning new things.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. You're so inspiring me
Appreciate
too.
it.
Okay. I'm so happy to talk with you.
uh,
And maybe we can start yeah, another one. The
yes,
second one.
yes.
Literally three, but
Okay,
okay. The second
I
one.
can take as many as you want. Okay. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the riddles you have to solve.
Hmm?
It's
Huh?
the riddle you have to solve. Like so the more you take, the
Mhm.
more you leave behind. So
Okay.
what is it? You can
Okay.
have some
So just
second to think.
okay.
It's an interesting one to
Very
me.
interesting.
Yeah. I can
Okay.
give you some hint if you want to.
Um. I think I know.
Okay, what is it?
So is it one word? I have to say it, or
Huh?
is it like I have to describe it? What is it?
Yes, you have to answer this question before we move to the next
Yeah.
turn. So yeah,
So
what is?
I feel like um, an experience in this life,
No,
education.
unfortunately, no. It's very. So this one is like a physical thing that you can see.
Okay.
The more you take, the more you leave behind. But I love your answer. It's so creative. You can try another one if you want to.
Physical, as
Hmm?
it's a physical thing.
Yeah.
Uh, ma-
So imagine it's raining, right?
okay.
And there's a lot of mud. You work on it, and that's the answer of what you just did. You're walking through the mud and what you leave behind.
Ah, your footstep.
Yay! That's it. Oh my god.
Nice, nice. I
It's
like
very
it.
interesting. But your answer is so interesting too. I didn't expect it.
Yes. So you know what? You want me to tell you how I explain my answer?
Hmm.
So the more experience you have, the more you will be more independent
Hmm.
and leave a lot of things behind. Like for example, let me tell you an example.
Oh my god.
So um, you know, when you make relationships, friends, stuff like that, um, so the more you gain knowledge, okay, you'll become experienced in one thing, and you see like your relationship are not stable. Um, you care more about your experience than your relationship. No, because you know yourself, you're capable to do a lot of things
Yeah. Hmm.
that will bring you this kind of friends. So you don't. So what I mean is like, okay, I'm confident now. If I lost this friend, I know my personality. I know that I know my strength. So I don't have to worry, you know, about whoever I'm gonna lose in my life. Because at the end, I gained uh, good experience, good education that will help me survive through my life. You know.
Yeah, it's like the more you learn, the more
Exactly.
you leave like your old mistake behind because you already built it up.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Exactly.
that's so wonderful. You should be in my other podcast one day because we sometimes discuss something really like more philosophy like this, and
Yes.
I love it so much. That's
I
why
love
I'm
it
in
so much.
honor.
Me too.
Oh my god, I love it. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Maybe.
okay, one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that? It's two now, right? So you have like four more. Four
Okay.
more turns.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Name 5 animals that start with letter Z.
You
Oh.
ready?
um, crocodile.
Yeah.
Can I hint or something?
Yeah. Sure. It's a kind of pet.
Cat.
Yay.
Okay.
And it's an animal
Cobra.
from
Cobra.
a what?
A cobra. It's like a snake called
Oh.
cobra.
Okay. Yeah, I got what you say. I didn't have it here, so let's stop for a second. But yeah, it's okay. It's a
Okay.
good question. It's a good answer. Sorry.
Okay.
It's an animal from the farm. You drink milk from it.
What I should eat from it? Cow.
Yay.
Okay.
So you have one more.
Any also
Okay.
hint?
So we have awkward silent, and if in a video, they usually have a little animal that's just flying by when it's awkward moment. It's black, kind of bird. It's okay. I give you another
Annoying.
one, maybe. It's a kind of insect.
Okay.
It usually happen a lot in the You can hear it a lot in the countryside. It's go like, oh my god, it's might sound like that. It's already its name. That's hard. Let me find the sound of this animal. Sound. You can think while I'm searching. So if you, it's a kind of insects. I think it's more common in Asian countryside,
Mm-hmm.
but the sound is like this. Hopefully you can hear it. It's loading.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I know it's like a small insects, but I could not
No, it's
have
okay
any.
too, because sometimes it just.
Yeah, yeah. I know what is it, but I don't know the name.
Okay, it said cricket.
Cricket,
Yeah,
cricket.
because if I pronounce it in like English, it's already its name. It's like cricket, cricket, cricket. So I was like, it's not good.
Sometimes I don't use this word, so it's
No, it's
really
happened
hard
to
for
me
them to
too.
remember.
Yeah, at my workplace, we used to play a game to guess like what the answer for that object,
Mm-hmm.
and I already like had the answer for it. It's happened in my mind, but I don't know how to say it in
Exactly.
English. So it's
It's
okay.
challenging.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Learning language is not an easy thing.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Okay, so let's move to
Okay,
another
let's
one.
move. What is your favorite color and why? Oh, I like this question. So, can I choose only one color or I can choose?
You can choose as many as you want.
Okay. I'll say green first. So, one of the main things that inspired me in the US to stay in the US and to study and to live here. So I came from desert area, which I could not see any green land or trees, that much trees. Um, so whenever I came here, I saw like this big green grass or a lot of green areas here or parks that have trees and flowers, and this color kind of makes me so relaxed. Um, give me positive energy. Um, it's represent a green land or like a green grass that for example, trees absorb CO2 and give us oxygen, give us life again. That's what we breathe.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that color so much of what it's represent. I also do like blue color too.
Blue.
It's represent the sky.
Yeah.
The sea also. Sea has like a, not like the dark blue. It has like a bright blue, and it just makes me feel like also. I don't know. Any this kind of colors, bright colors, makes me feel positive in this life.
Yes.
Makes me excited. Makes me energetic. Think, absorb.
Yeah.
All kind of positive way of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the color of life.
Color of life. Exactly.
Yes. Blue is
I like
my favorite color too. Like
blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love all the shade of blue.
Okay.
I love light blue, maybe dark blue, because light blue make me feel peaceful.
Nice.
And I have hope about the future. But dark blue make me feel like it's more about me who want to be like mysterious and just do everything about myself to think about something very deep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So sometimes it just alternately just take turn and appear in my life and reflect my personality. So that's why I have here too.
That's
like
so
the
cool.
color psychology.
Yes. I think every color have a deep meaning
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
has deep psychological
Mm-hmm.
behind it. You know
Yes.
that represent us too.
Yeah, that's right. And I think it's present you very well. So in here
Thank you.
I have green is like healing, success,
Uh-huh.
hope,
Yes.
and blue is like loyalty,
Stability.
stability,
Yes.
and tranquility.
Exactly.
So
That's
it's reflect
perfect.
you so perfectly.
That's perfect. I
Yeah.
have my car is green too, so and I love just to look at it. Every
Mm-hmm.
time I go ride my car, after I ride my car, I just look at it. It
Yeah.
makes me so good.
Yeah.
Makes me feel I'm completed, you know?
Yes. That's so
The
good.
feeling of completion. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it so much.
Um,
Makes me start my day good too and productive.
yes. Oh my god. I'm completely agree with you. Oh, did you? Sorry, we dropped something.
Yeah, I mean, it's good now.
Okay. So yeah, that's why on my dorm wall I usually decorate with my favorite color. So whenever I wake up, okay, I see it. My day start.
Exactly, exactly.
Love it.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well, I
yeah.
think that's so cool, and maybe we can move on to
The
the
next card.
yes.
Okay.
So we have four already, right?
Yeah.
So you have this one and one more.
One more. David's father has three sons.
Mm-hmm.
Snap, uh,
Crackers.
Crackles, and what's his third child's name?
Mm-hmm.
So Snap is mean like
Okay, so David's father has three sons: Snap, Crackers, and Blank. What is the third child's name? Don't focus on the name. That's what my advice for you. Don't try to like dig
okay,
deeper
okay,
into
okay,
the
okay,
meaning.
okay. So, I don't have to know the meaning of the names.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't have to like know any meaning of the names.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
it's very obvious, but it's confusing to me too sometimes.
okay, David then.
Yay, you got it. It's so confusing at
Yes.
first. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like. Nice, nice.
Oh my god, you have all the riddles I prepared. I'm so happy. Cause yeah,
Uh,
the previous guests I have, they
yeah.
always pick like the questions. So I'm thinking, is there any guest that can pick like a lot of challenge? Cause I put so much effort on it.
Nice,
But now
nice.
you got it.
Nice. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Okay, a tongue
Times
twister.
3. Okay, so
You-
can you explain? What is it?
You gonna like read. Okay, let me show you. So it's a tongue twister. So this is the sentence you have to read 3 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try not to like mispronounce the word.
Okay, okay. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Why hope I get so good at this? I don't know. Oh god, you're so good at this. Like
thank
all
you.
my guests, they get over it so easily.
So am I like the best out of them?
Yeah.
To be honest, this is kind of my personality.
Oh, okay.
As I like to be the best at anything, everything.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. My god, it's so cool. And I
Thank
hope
you.
you like this game.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you can take more if you want to.
Okay. How many siblings do you have? This is a very good question.
For you.
Very good question. Okay. I will split them because I have a lot. My country, Kuwait, is well known for big families.
Uh-huh.
I think we value family a lot. Um, making a family, it's uh, like number one priority. More than friends or any other people, because we are conservative kind of people. So um, we don't like to um, you know make, like, we like to stay in our comfort. I don't know why, but this is like how our culture is.
Mm-hmm.
So like we always like give the family support. If any, like um, big successful companies, it's always like family oriented.
Yeah.
You know
Family run it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So my father married 3 times, and so the first time he got my older brother. So this is one,
Mm-hmm.
and then sadly, uh, she died
Oh.
because of cancer. So he decided to marry my mom, and he got my sister and me. So now we are three, right? Like two.
Okay.
I have two. And then, things happen. My mom and dad divorced, and he got married the third time. And um, he got four um sisters. I have four sisters from
Mm-hmm.
my dad's side.
Okay.
So four, uh, plus two.
Yeah. And the
Um,
first one, right?
yeah. So the first one, and then
Yeah.
second one, my sister.
Okay.
So this is two,
Yes.
and then four,
Okay. So
7.
6. Oh. Okay, I cannot do math.
Six, six, six. You're
6.
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my god.
No, my bad.
You're good.
Okay. I mean, we are 7 in total,
Yeah.
including
Including
me.
you.
Yeah.
7. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, and also my mom married, and she got my brother and my
Mm-hmm.
sister. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. So 8 siblings in total,
Yeah. Okay.
from my dad's side and my mom's side,
Yeah.
and I have one real sister
Okay.
uh, from both my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Large family.
Large family.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take more.
You enjoy this game so
Yes.
much.
What would you like to do in your leisure time? Leisure, right?
It's like your free time.
Free time, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do you want to do?
Uh, if I say what I like to do, I don't think I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay.
I like to do a lot of things, but I'm gonna focus on a few things. I will say I like to spend my time uh, working out at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I like that the most. Uh, I told you I like modeling and stuff like that, so I like to invest my uh, time to look fit, look good, um,
Yeah.
to like look good for my outfits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think this is very important to me. I also like learning new languages. So
Yeah. I see.
I'm trying to practice a little bit Spanish. So trying to play. There is a game I'm playing in my app. Just trying to learn a
Mm-hmm.
new language.
Yeah.
Um, I like. I've been reading uh, a book. It's called Power of Determination.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and um, I do also like to cook.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes I just enjoy cooking. Like I can spend hours just cooking for meal preparing for the whole day, for like
Mhm.
the whole week.
Okay. Yeah, I
I
see.
like making new friends. I like traveling, road trip. It's amazing. I feel like that's like the best time to take a break from everything and just like throw everything behind
Mhm.
and see the life adventure, discover new things.
Yeah.
I think that's build up my creativity, my skills. Um, you want more? Can I say more? Or that's
It's
enough?
up to you. It's fine. I enjoy it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm
uh,
impressed because you say like you love cooking.
yes.
Maybe it's just my
What do you think?
stereotype because I don't think like boy enjoy cooking a lot.
Uh-huh.
Maybe just me,
Uh-huh.
but for me as a girl, I don't like cooking to be honest.
You
I
don't?
love baking, but not like cooking.
Baking.
Yeah, I love make a cake or
Nice.
make cookie, but
It's
not
way
cooking.
easier.
Yeah, it's too complicated for me. Or maybe just like because of my cultural dishes, it's so hard to do it. And sometimes the smell is not like favorable here
Mhm.
because in my country we use a lot of fish sauce
Yes.
and it's have a strong smell.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
I'm afraid of that, and I don't like cooking. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah,
Baking it's save more time too.
yeah.
So to be honest, for real, like I realize that cooking take a lot of time, like a lot of mind power, because it's a lot of spices and you want to eat good,
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful of what kind of spices you put in like a meat or
Mhm.
chicken, what kind of temperature that you need to put for how long. It's a lot.
Yeah. There's
It's
so
a
many
lot.
things.
But I feel like creative, I feel like
Yeah.
I create something from nothing. So
Okay.
it's cool.
You love the
It's like
feeling of creating
exactly,
things.
exactly. It's like whenever I finish, I always take a picture of what I've did
Mhm.
because I feel like I create something, you know?
Yeah.
It's an art too. It's saying that food made with art.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Exactly.
God, yeah, that's so cool. Maybe it changed my um like thoughts
Perspective.
about cooking. I
Yes.
have no idea because I
Maybe
don't
maybe
like
you
it so
can
much.
try not your
Uh-huh.
home country. Maybe
Yeah.
something new. Something like you can start with basic. Like for example, you can just do burger. If you like,
Mm-hmm.
do you like burger?
A
Burger?
what?
A hamburger.
A hamburger?
Yes.
I don't know. I usually like
You
just
like
cook
more
rice.
seafood
Yeah, I
on
usually
rice?
just cook rice with eggs, and that's that's the basic thing I can do. But maybe some vegetable because
Mm-hmm.
I just want to force myself to eat more healthy
Yeah.
because I like fried things a
Yeah.
lot.
You
But
can you can
yeah,
just like fry not fr so boil
yeah,
a chicken maybe.
yeah.
Have you tried that before?
Yes,
Boiled
I know
chicken.
it.
Yes, it's so good.
Yes, it's so
Just
good.
throw the chicken away.
Mhm.
Throw the chicken not away.
Yeah,
Put it in
in the pot.
the pot
Yeah,
and just add the spices and just close it and don't worry about it.
yeah,
For
that's
leave
it.
it for a couple of time and this will be ready.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I maybe will learn to cook someday.
Exactly.
This year. It's my goal now.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, do you want
So
to try
yes,
one more or
yes,
maybe we
yeah.
can move on?
I'll take the last one.
Okay.
Last one.
Yeah.
I think this is the.
Is that two or one?
I'll
Oh,
take
it's
that.
two. Or you can
I'll
take.
take this one.
Okay.
You know New York. You need
Uh,
New York. Okay, the three
it's
times.
a tongue twister.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. You know New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. You know New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York.
Awesome. Oh my god, why are you so good at this?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Can I put this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can just clean it later.
Okay.
Whatever. Right. Well, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
playing this mini game with me.
I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Oh my god,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
I'm glad it so much. And maybe we can move to the next section of the podcast.
Yeah.
So I want to hear more about your experience here as an international student,
Yes.
because I know it's may or may not the same as a native
Mm-hmm.
student here.
Exactly. Yes.
So you said you have been here for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how was your experience here so far?
Okay. Um, I will start with my first year. I will start my first year in college. Okay. Um, I loved it. I like the experience of uh, a new culture. Um, I was, um, when you like, when they teach a child how to swim in a deep sea, in a deep water.
Okay.
That's me. So I was like going into deep, but I tried to survive.
Okay.
Swim like deep, 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 just to survive and breathe. So that's kind of what my first experience looks like in college. I was lost.
Yeah.
Um, um, I was just didn't know how to organize myself through college. Um, I didn't manage my time. Um, um, but I was very good at making new friends. Um, uh, I realized that they a culture that they have here is they are very friendly people.
Yeah.
That that what makes me take advantage of in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, they are so friendly. They don't care about where I am and what my race or how I look like. They just want to talk. People here, they just so friendly. Like wherever I go, I stand up in a line waiting. I wait for like my order, or um, I go to the gym or anywhere. People just come and tell me, I like your outfit, I like your smile. I was like, wow, that's so cool. People here they talk. um, and that would uh, push me forward to become more like realize how extroverted I am personality and how I can make new friends. I just go to any I became like them right now. I thought I realized that I can fit in any culture, and I can make new friends easily here. um, and that's what I like the most. Like this is like my uh, uh, amazing experience I have is making new friends, unique ones. That you can't see anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the most experience I liked about in the US.
That's so cool.
Yes.
It's for me, it's like a culture shock, but it's a positive culture shock.
Yeah.
Because
What's yours culture shock?
yeah,
looks like?
because in my country we don't usually talk to strangers. We
Mhm.
were we was teach to like you cannot approach a strangers. You don't know who they are.
Exactly.
So no.
No. Yes.
But come here, I just like people just come and talk like I like your outfit or I like your hair today.
Yes.
And it's so normal. I was a little bit shocked at first because I don't know what you approach me. but
What do
they
you
did
want?
nothing and they just want to give you like compliments. So
Compliment.
why don't you just take it?
Take it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it makes your day.
Exactly.
So
It
it's
makes your
okay.
day.
But I love it too.
I love it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can see like you have a really great experience here so far. So is there any like challenges that you find is very difficult to adapt to this environment?
Mm-hmm. I will say English as a second language.
Yeah, the language.
Yes. Um, I try sometimes to explain myself a lot, uh, and it turns out to um, in a different meaning. People understand me in a different way,
Yeah.
and that I think that's the most challenging part for me. Um, doing presentation in a project. When I try to talk, sometimes I say something that I should not say. Like it's just in a different word.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's like, and I know um, English is very important here as the best way to communicate with people.
Yeah.
Um, so I learned. Um, I was not confident about my English since I came here. No grammar, a lot of grammar mistake. um, I was like sometimes pretty depressed about how bad my English is. Um, but people came to my life and they just gave me compliments, as you said. They just
Yeah.
made my day. Yeah, your English is so good. I know my English is so bad, but once they tell me that, my confidence increased, and I felt like I'm pushing more forward to, hey, yes, I'm improving. I'm making a progress. I think I can do it. I think I can speak this English perfectly because a lot of people, foreigners, did the same thing. So I think I should do it.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the most challenging.
Uh-huh. No, but it's so
um,
beautiful because I love like when you have something and then you get some other people opinion in a positive way to improve it rather than
exactly,
just be there and be sad about it forever.
exactly,
It
exactly,
doesn't help at all. So
exactly.
yeah.
Can I ask this question for you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What's like the most challenging part?
Okay. The most challenging I have is about how to understand people even though I didn't say like my English is good or anything, but like sometimes people here use a lot of slangs
Mm-hmm.
and I don't get what it means. Okay, here's the funny story because I came here for high school
Mm-hmm.
and I just been there for like 2 months and then the COVID just hit and I have no friend in
In the
English.
US.
Yeah, so I just speak Vietnamese at home with my aunt and her family.
So in the US, you mean, right? And like you speak, when you said you speak Vietnamese with your aunt and family, were you
Yeah,
in the US at this
yeah,
time?
I'm in the US
Okay, okay,
already.
okay,
And I just speak because my aunt she live here, but her English is not good. Like
okay.
she only knew a few words to communicate, but not like a full sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So I just talk to her because I'm not allowed to go out, so I'm just like stay at home all day. And for the next semester, I think it's my junior year. The COVID pandemic is just like less more, less serious. So I got back to school and I met my friends again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm impressed because they remember me. I'm just a new girl, but they came to me and they just asked me what have you been? And I was like, huh?
Mm.
What are you just saying? And she thought like I didn't hear her, so she just repeated, "What have you been?" But the fact I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
You have to explain to me what have you been means
Oh,
because I used to how are you? How it's
okay.
going?
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
She just approached me and say how have you been? What have you been? What do you mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's so awkward,
yeah.
but that's what I that's give me the motivation to learn
Mhm.
the more natural way people communicate here, not just basically like all the paper we learn from school.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
it's so
You have to
suffering.
learn um, in your life and also in your school. I
Yeah.
think in different life it's a different way too.
Uh-huh.
They talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
agree. I agree.
maybe that's the most challenging thing for me. And
Hmm.
maybe making friends
Hmm.
because in high school it's very hard for me to making friends because of the language too. So
Hmm.
it's just like a supporting thing to that challenge.
Hmm.
But in here, I feel like college make me feel like I'm just like ordinary people,
Hmm.
and everybody just like ordinary people. They do their things, and I do my thing,
Hmm.
and we just come to each other and be friend and just like help each other to improve.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there's no way for you, like no room for you to show off or anything. You
Exactly.
just be you.
Exactly. I think
So
all
yeah.
of us, we came in one goal,
Yeah.
is to be successful in
Mm-hmm.
our education.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, that we share all together,
Yeah.
and we support each other. I like
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah,
like it.
that's true. And yeah, maybe that's my challenge.
Yeah.
Also about the
Nice.
language too, with the slang one.
I know. I've been like, when it's um sometimes sad. I'm like 5 years now here, and I hear the
Mhm.
new word, I don't know what's the meaning.
Mhm.
But now I learned a new trick. Is I have my phone with me always,
Uh-huh.
and then whenever I don't like I heard something, I don't know, I just Google it right away.
Yeah. Just
Google
do
is
it right away.
my best friend now.
Yeah. No, Google
Uh,
Translate is my best friend too.
exactly.
I learned language from it. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's great to hear about that. So you're very like active
Mm-hmm.
and extrovert. So have
Mm-hmm.
you participate in any like student organization or
Yes.
maybe sport team?
Yes. So I want to tell you the first thing I was involved here. I took when once I got accepted at TU. So there is a program called Pathway. It's from the meaning pathway. It's like a path that you take English classes. Once you once you pass this classes, you go to academic. So it's like a bridge between
Okay.
English class and officially academic students.
Okay.
It's for only international students. So I took this semester. I worked so hard, like so hard. I always go to his office hours just to ask him a bunch of questions and talk about my life. I thought this is the best way to improve my English, because in class, okay, we learn just things that necessary for me to pass the class. But I know in a real life it's different. So that's why I try to always communicate with everyone who was in the building.
Yeah.
um, and yeah, I realized everyone was so friendly. So once I passed the class, um, I made a lot of friends. So one of my professors asked me, "Would you able to talk about your experience um, at the upcoming freshman
Mm-hmm.
at TU?" I said, "Yes, why not? I would love that." I was so afraid inside. And they are native. They are all freshmen. Fall semester. I think it's fall 2020 before COVID hits. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
2020, right? I think
Yeah.
21 COVID hits.
I think 2020,
20?
but early 2020.
Early 20.
Yeah,
Then
maybe. I don't
maybe
know.
like that 2019 fall, because I started
Yeah.
in spring.
Oh,
So it
okay.
was
Yeah, makes
2019.
sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, uh, it was a big, the Rotten Performance Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
There
it.
what I went and talked.
Oh my god. In front of the ground.
For
Oh my
all
god.
of them. And in English.
Yeah.
And like in the public. So that was kind of, uh, I don't know. It was kind of, surprising. I was exciting. I was uh, having a big fear inside. Um, I don't know how to talk. I don't know what to say. I was like so frustrated, so anxious. But I was excited just to represent myself. I told you,
Mhm.
like I'm extroverted, so I like to involve in anything. I want everyone to know me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is the best chance for me to represent myself.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I went and I talked in front of a lot of students.
Oh my
I told
god.
them about my experience.
That's so cool.
Uh, I think that's an obstacle in my life. Uh, I overcome it, and that built gained me a lot of confidence. I gained a lot of confidence of myself, especially in my English.
Mm-hmm.
Here, when I start became famous and make connections, not famous, but like
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
well
know what
known,
you mean. Well known.
you know. And then I saw this organization, international students organization.
Uh-huh.
Um, I saw them like um, students from all over the world. Um, they do different organizations and different events, and I was like, yeah, I want to try. I want to try to apply, and
Yeah.
I wanna be. I like to be part of a group of organization. Um, I like to make an impact.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I applied in the students, and I start um, as a community service, and now I'm a chairman at
Uh-huh.
community service in
Okay.
the international students. Um, Also, yes. So when I was in high school and middle school too, middle school specifically, uh, I like gymnastics. I wanted to do gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sport that grabbed my attention more. In our country, the most famous sport, maybe like 90% all over the world, is soccer. But soccer did not grab my attention as much as gymnastics.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, so, and I saw in the movies too how they do gymnastics, especially in American movies. Um, I was like, wow, I want to become one of them. Why not? I
Mm-hmm.
want to try.
Yeah.
um, so I went to a basketball game here one day, and I saw the cheerleaders.
Okay.
Um, how they do like gymnastic stuff. They do like tumbling, backflip, front flip. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I want to do that so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go and talk to one of them um, because I think it's pretty cool. I want to try. So I want to talk to one of the cheerleaders. I asked him, uh, what do you do? How do you like it? And how what guys like the environment of being a cheerleader? How can I be a cheerleader? And I got in contact with him, and I told him I want to apply. I want to have this experience. And last after at the end of the semester, he told me there is a tryout. Would you like to come? And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yes, I
Of
would love
course.
to. I came. I was not the best.
Mm-hmm.
I did the tryout, and they got me in. Um, I was like, nice. It's a new start for me. It's a new thing. I wanna see how it looks. Yeah, I got involved in it. I liked it. It's nice. It's cool. A new experience. Um, shows me my weaknesses and strength.
Yeah.
Um, we used to go to many football games too. Um, and so during the football games, they chose sometimes when we travel, they chose like some of us to go, and I was not chosen to go. I was like, why not? Why did I? What happened? Like, why? What do I have? Why I'm not capable to go? So that's when I started to realize I have to work harder on myself
Mm-hmm.
and prove myself that I'm capable
Yeah.
to travel and go anywhere. uh, yeah, and that's when I start also working out on myself and go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's so cool.
yeah.
You have a lot of cool experience here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yes, that's my experience.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. Like,
Uh,
cause sometimes I feel like people cannot like get used to it when they first came here, and
mhm,
they've been through a lot of like uncomfortable feelings.
mhm.
And I did experience that too, but you have to know like one day you would go overcome it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
no worry at all.
No worries at all.
Yeah.
If you have the dream, that's it.
Yeah.
And if also you're surrounded with an environment that will help you.
Yes.
This is so important
That's
of
the
who you
key.
surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Uh-huh.
Communication.
Exactly.
My roommate always say like communication is a key. She always repeat it to me. I was like, okay. Okay, girl, I'm
Thanks.
talking to you. But yeah, but
Uh,
she's so cool,
that's
and
cool.
I think that's good for me too because yeah, I realize the fact that I'm an introvert. So
Mhm,
maybe sometimes I don't have energy. Nobody, please don't talk to me. I don't
mhm.
want to answer.
It's
But
time by for me, myself, and I.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then maybe I have to be more open sometimes because people they don't have like responsibility to please me.
Hmm.
So that's just on me. I have to be polite to them.
Hmm.
So even though I don't have energy, I have to be polite to them, talk to them,
Hmm.
communicate. So maybe I have to try to find something to communicate better and more effectively,
Hmm.
which is I'm trying a lot. And
Yeah.
I think it changed a lot during the process I'm
Mm.
making
To
these
be
things.
honest,
So yeah.
talking in the radio station is not easy,
Yeah, it's
and
not.
it's in your freshman year. So I think, and you are speaking wonderfully and clearly and communicating very good, and I I don't think anyone like can do it, like so you are in a very you're on the right track.
Thank you.
I'll say.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so we cover a lot of things.
Mhm.
I love it. Even though we don't follow the script I say, but that's what I want
Mhm.
because I want it to be like natural.
Natural.
And you cover
More
all
than.
the question I have. I'm so happy. But here's the question the last question I have for you in
Yeah.
this section.
Mhm.
Maybe is there anything you wish you knew before studying abroad?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Before I came to the US.
Before you decide to come here, experience all the things you already been through,
Okay.
or maybe recall like why did you choose to come here, and then is there anything you wish you knew so that you can adapt maybe better?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was a. I wish I knew how to organize my time.
that's the thing. Everybody have to. I'm struggling too.
I'm struggling so hard with
Uh-huh.
that. um, I wish I know how to organize my time because also back in my country,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
we eat dinner at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. That's
What?
like the
Oh my
earliest.
god. That's
Yes.
so late.
I swear. We do everything so late. Um,
Wait,
like
yeah.
we eat lunch at 2 or 3 o'clock, not at
Okay.
12.
Yeah, it's not it's not that bad. It's the same for me too. But
Yeah.
like how about breakfast? Like it's
We don't eat even breakfast
you don't
because we
have
wake up
breakfast?
wake up so late.
Oh,
This
okay.
is like a family, like not even me. It's all my family.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. So I've never had like a good breakfast to be honest. Back in my country.
It's okay.
So I did not know the value of time at all, and I wish I know the value of time before. I would be
Mm,
more. I would have done more things
yeah.
since I came. So I'll say time.
Yeah. So you have to learn to be productive.
Exactly. Exactly.
Productive.
And time is money. So
Yeah. My
um,
God.
um, should I say about you want me to talk about Mike's there's another question you ask me or is that it?
Yeah, it's okay. If is there any other things you want to share about this? Like you wish you want to know beside of like how to manage your
No.
time or yeah.
Um I wish I know more people in the US. Um I wish I know that because I didn't know that I like more bigger cities.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I
Okay.
wish I know what to you Altarza before because to be honest, for me personally, I'm not saying that for anyone. Maybe anyone can like it here, but for me, I don't think it's the best place for me specifically to
Mm-hmm.
stay to live. Um, I would, if I know like there is a lot of major cities, like in the university, other universities in bigger cities, I would definitely go there. I'm not saying KTU is bad. I'm not saying, no. I'm
Yeah.
just saying something that I wish I know before, because I like just big cities. I like in New York, for example. I like Houston, Dallas. They are very big cities and a lot of things to do. Um, I know big cities have disadvantage too. I'm not saying they are all are the best,
Yeah.
but it fits my personality, fits my character.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no,
What do you
that's
think?
fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair
Mm.
because sometimes big cities provide you like more opportunities to grow.
Exactly. That's a
Yeah.
perfect one. Perfect
Mm-hmm.
one.
Yeah.
I
So
like that.
for me, I like here more because I have not yet like found my confidence I needed.
Hmm.
So I don't think I can survive in big cities. But one day, if I found like my confidence, maybe I want to move to the big cities too to grow.
Yes.
So
Yes. You
yeah,
start.
it's just like my foundation
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
So I think it's fit me at this time. But
Perfect. To you is perfect for you.
yeah.
Small university.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Not anyone actually can have the opportunity to
Yeah.
study here.
True.
Small classes, so you can. Uh, I mean, small groups.
Yeah.
You see the people every day, same people.
Yeah.
So you'll get used to them. Not like, uh, let's say, Oklahoma State University. Let's say you see every day new people like this came out of nowhere. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good foundation for this school to
Yeah.
start with,
Yeah.
to get to know the US, because it's like a small, calm area. No, doesn't have that much problems. So that's nice.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair for us.
Yeah.
So we both have like different direction that we want to go towards. So I would say like the city you choose maybe it's not like perfect for you from the moment you think about it, but when you think back
Mhm.
about that, it would be like a good experience that you've been through that you learn from it, and
Exactly.
it just prepare for you.
Exactly. Yes,
So, yeah.
definitely.
That's so cool. So yeah, it's been a very special experience for you as an international student here because
Yes.
you've been through a lot of things, and
Mhm.
I enjoy all your story. To
Thank
be
you
honest,
so
it's
much.
very interesting.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And maybe we can move to the very like core topic of this podcast because it's like culture swap. So
Mhm.
I really want to know more about your country.
Mhm.
So, but first of all, maybe I can like present a little bit of my knowledge about Kuwait,
Yes.
so that the audience can have like the basic idea about your country.
Mhm.
So I have doing some little research maybe, and I say like Kuwait, if officially like the state of Kuwait, and it is a country in Western Asia,
Mhm.
and it is situated in the northern edge of Eastern Arabia
Mhm.
at the tip of the Persian Gulf.
Persian Gulf. Yes.
Yeah, bordering Iraq and to the north, and Saudi Arabia to maybe the south. That's what you said at the beginning of the
Yes.
podcast
Yes.
too. And it's the capital of Kuwait is like Kuwait City.
Yes.
Yes, and the official language is Arabic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's what I have here.
Yeah.
And speaking of like the language, I have I have like talked with you earlier before. Maybe we can do like a little game like are you a good translator? Because I want to try like how it's look like. I think it's challenge for you, but now I realize I think it's challenge for me because I have to pronounce these words. But okay, let's see.
Okay,
Let's see
let's
how it
start.
can do. Yeah, it's not very complicated, so I'm going to try my best to
Mhm.
pronounce a word or maybe a phrase or a sentence in Arabic, and then you will translate it back to English. And please correct me
Okay.
if I say it
Yes.
wrong.
So,
Okay, is that محددا
mu
محددا?
what is the
Yeah, what is
translation?
mean in English? Or you don't get it, it's okay. I don't know. I can ask my best friend to explain it for you.
Okay.
Google Translate. There we go. Bestie. Okay, let me open it. I think I don't say it right. Okay, I try my best
Yeah,
to.
you're good. You're good.
But
You're good. Some people really cannot pronounce it.
it's okay.
So
Okay, let's
don't
see
worry.
what's my bestie say.
Mhm.
مرحبا
مرحبا.
Morhaden.
مرحبا.
Morhaben.
It means a hi,
Yes.
right?
It's say Morhaben hits too, but I don't know why they say what's
مرحبا.
Morhaden. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's saying.
Yeah, so it's marhaban.
Morhaben.
Yes, marhaban.
There we go.
Yes.
Morhaben.
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect pronunciation.
Thank you. Okay, the next one. Do you want my bestie say it or me?
You.
Okay, I can try it. Let's see. Cave Halik.
Yes, that's perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect. Means how are you?
Yay! You
Yes.
got it. Okay. Third one is Jayid.
Yeah, I'm good. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh my god. See, my bestie. I learned it from my bestie too. I try to pronounce and I just write in the word I can say. But maybe yeah. And the fourth one, Anasai.
I'm happy.
I speak Arabic. Okay.
But let me tell you about the last one.
Okay.
So you said Ana Sai. It's Ana
Anna.
Sa'id.
Oh. Sain.
Sa'id.
Sain.
Sa'id.
Said.
It. Yes. Sa'id.
Say.
So you said Ana Sai.
Uh-huh.
It's just like need the D at the end.
Oh.
So more is Sa'id.
So Anas. Can you say it again?
Same thing. So you say Ana Sai, right?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
So you just add the D at the end.
So Anaside. Or
Yeah.
Anaside.
Sa'id.
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 Anas.
Yeah, it's a lot
Okay.
of stress in the E too.
Yeah.
So Ana Sa'id.
Anaside.
Exactly.
Anaside.
Perfect.
Okay. That's my feeling too. Okay. And I don't have it here, but how do you say like thank you in Arabic?
شكرا.
Can you say shuk
را
ra
ن.
ne
شكرا.
sukran?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
sukran.
شكرا. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's more like shit.
Oh, okay.
So
Shu-
شو
Shu
شك شكرا.
ran
Yes. Perfect.
shukran.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's so cool. I have to learn it sometimes. I talked to Sarah. Do you know Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah, she said she can teach me some of the words right now.
Maybe. Yes. Perfect.
That's so
That's
cool.
good.
Yeah, and I don't know. This game turned out so cool. I don't know. It's the first time I just think of it when I talk with my friend about the language.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can I speak your language?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You can try. So do you want to follow the same order we have to? Like I'm talking about hello, how are you?
Okay.
Good, and I'm happy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So in Vietnamese, we say hello. It's just like chào,
Tell.
chào,
Tell.
chào,
It-
chào,
Ciao. Ciao.
chào.
Ciao. Ciao.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Chào.
Ciao.
It's just it. And how are you? We don't usually say how are you.
Okay.
When we meet somebody and we want to ask if they good or not, we
I'm
just
gonna
say.
write this down. I want to write this down. Okay.
That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So we don't say how are you, but we say like I don't know how to translate, but it's basically mean have you eaten anything? Have you eaten anything? So it's like ăn
That's it.
ăn cơm chưa?
Okay. Ăn
Cơm
cơm
chưa?
chưa.
Yes. That's so
Ăn cơm chưa.
I got why you did so good. It's ăn cơm chưa, or maybe ăn gì chưa. It's just the different in the middle.
And
But you have two ways to say.
I like the NZ chưa.
Yeah, ăn gì chưa.
NZ chưa.
Yeah. It's so good. Yeah.
So it means how are you or how are you eating?
It's like have you eaten anything?
Have you eaten?
Yeah, have
So
you
they-
eaten anything?
Okay.
Because we usually say that because we like know each other already, and we want to know like, have you eaten breakfast yet, or
Mhm.
have you eat like lunch yet? Do you
Mhm.
want to eat something? We really appreciate our food in
Mhm.
mealtime.
Mhm.
So I think that's why I heard that the most, according to my experience. But if you learn it from like the book
Mhm.
about the language, how are you can be say like khỏe không,
Koya,
khỏe
come.
không.
Koya, come.
Yeah,
Nice.
it could be like that. But basically, people just say like ăn gì chưa.
And they too.
Yeah. Okay, for the good one, in Vietnamese, good means good can be say like tốt, tốt,
Can you tell me later?
Yeah.
But
tốt,
to, to,
tốt.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
tốt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
just a little bit like
So it's
stress.
so it's like to,
Tốt.
pa, or
It-
like te,
It's oh, tốt.
auto,
I know it's hard to say, but it's like tốt.
to. That's it. To.
Yeah, tốt.
So is that a letter?
Hmm?
Is that a letter in Vietnamese letter?
Mm-hmm.
Letter.
It's a word, I would say. It's not a letter.
Okay. Okay.
It's right this way. It's like TOT, but actually, if you want to write officially, it's like. Oops, sorry for the sound, guys. It's right
To.
like this.
To.
To.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to learn like I'm happy to, or
For you? Yes,
yeah,
please.
for
Please.
okay, yeah, sure. So I'm happy in Vietnamese we say like tôi
Tôi,
hạnh
han,
phúc.
phu. Tôi han phu.
Yeah, or a shorter way is like tôi vui.
Tôi vui.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I like it. I think it's easy.
Yeah.
Tôi. Tôi.
Tôi.
Okay.
Tôi mean just I.
Okay, let me write it down.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love your language too. And I used to say this to Sarah that I think like Arabic looks so cool. It looks so aesthetic. And she said like in her country
Mhm.
they usually have a class
Mhm.
that teach people about how to write the language.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, is that
It's
the same
like-
to you too?
Yeah. So also the thing I like in Arabic is that we curve everything. So everything is connected.
Uh-huh.
It's not like maybe English, like you know the letters by itself, everything by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So all the letters are connected in Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like you can go like up down like this. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so cool. So I have a question for you about that. So I searched it up here for say how are you, and I'm being amazed because the way you write it is different from the way you write in English because the question mark is in front of it and it's like reflected. You know what I mean? Like it's go this way.
Yes.
So I wonder like do you read it like from left to right or maybe from right to left?
From right to left. Yes.
Oh, you read from right to
Yes.
left? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I realize how. I don't know if other languages also they start right to left, or do you know any other languages?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There's
That's
nothing
why
in
I'm
my
wondering
mind,
too.
so this is like a very something unique that we have.
Yeah, that's very unique. That's why I want to ask you about when I write this question. I didn't expect it to be that way, so I wondered like, how do you guys read it? Like from where? It seems so confusing at
Same
first.
way when I see a Chinese letter, it's something. Maybe if I spend maybe 10 years, I want I want to get it.
Yeah.
It's all about symbols. It's really hard, I feel.
Mhm.
So I'll ask you this question: if you have a language to learn, you can say anything you want. I'm not saying you have to say anything.
Uh-huh.
So
What
Do
will it
you
be?
think, yeah, what would it be? And do you think Arabic my other question is, do you think Arabic it's an easy language, or do you feel, what do
Okay.
you feel?
Okay, that's a very interesting and good question.
Yeah.
I personally love Chinese a lot because
Mm-hmm.
my mom's side is originally from Chinese,
Okay.
and I'm grow up and watching a lot of like Chinese drama,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it so much, even though I'm Vietnamese like fully because we just changed from generation to generation. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm just fully Vietnamese. But I feel like Chinese is a very interesting language that I really want to learn. But it's very hard for me too because it's all about a symbol, like
Mm-hmm.
what you just say. But for now, I feel like for now I love everything like to be more aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see like the way I decorate everything, it's just like
Aesthetic.
aesthetic. So
Nice.
when I realized like Arabic is written this way,
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks so cool. So maybe I want to learn it someday too. That's what
Nice.
I'm saying to Sarah too. Your language is such so cool. I want to learn it someday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I love to hear that. I
yeah.
love to know that Arabic is grabbing people attention to learn.
Yeah.
And I will definitely be one of the one that teach you too if you would like to
Yeah,
learn.
that would be
Definitely.
so cool.
So we
Yeah.
do like sessions, Sarah and me. You know, one day Sarah, one day.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cool. Is that
uh,
free or
yeah, for free. Don't worry.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
But I will take your language too. You have to teach me some.
Okay. Yeah. It's good deal. We have a good deal now.
Perfect.
That's so cool. Yeah, and I think yeah, and I'm not lying about that cuz I think it's really cool. My friend, she like just knew a little bit about Arabic these days too.
Hmm.
She just accidentally, not accidentally, coincidentally,
Hmm.
just go through something on TikTok,
Hmm.
and she saw the language and she said like, maybe one day I will learn it. Maybe you can learn it with me.
Yeah.
That's why. So I think it's cool, and maybe I one day I will learn it. I listen to Arabic song.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Really.
from Sarah. She recommended me some good one, and I love it so much.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
that's so cool. Okay, so maybe we can move ahead, and I know your culture is very like diverse in
Hmm.
some way because I don't know much about Kuwait, but
Hmm.
maybe you can tell me like are there any like special culture
Hmm.
that you want me to know as maybe a visitor someday
Okay.
to your country?
We are well known for our hospitality. We like to make sure that our visitor or our guest
Mhm.
is uh, like we like to meet all his needs. Uh, we always initiate of what our guest maybe wants, so we try to make him as comfortable as he should. So always like we always have the saying in Arabic, البيت بيتك, which means, oh, it's your house. Just feel comfortable. Don't be worried. Don't be anxious. Don't hesitate to ask what do you want. And we also well known by our food. Um, people um, um, come from all over the Gulf countries, especially for our food, especially in Kuwait, to be honest.
Mhm.
Um, we have all kind of food in all over the world. We like to cook. This is something very well known in Kuwait. So if a guest comes, we do like a big. We do what is it called? Like um, a thirst or
You can show me a
a
picture.
fest
Mhm.
or okay. I can show you a picture.
Yeah, and maybe you can send it so that I can just put it there for
Yeah,
our audience to see
for
because
sure.
yeah, sometimes it's very hard to say it in English because sometimes we don't have the word for it. We just say it in our language. So
Feast. I would like to say feast.
okay,
Feast.
please.
Uh, okay. Something like that. I can send it to you.
Yeah, sure. Or you can just show me
So
now and send it
okay.
later. It's okay.
So this is like a big sheep, sheep, sheep,
Oh, sorry.
and we just like grill it, and we share. We share like sit. We sit in the ground, and we built this whole ship, and everyone like just takes from his hand.
Oh,
Yes, so
that's
that's
so
what they are
cool.
doing. So this is like a special for like a wedding for a guest is coming. So we always prepare this kind of feast.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks so cool. It
Yes.
looks yeah, I'm happy because sometimes people cook food, it's just small and people divide from table to table. But
Mhm.
for this one, everybody just gather a
Exactly.
big crowd and just
Exactly.
enjoy the meal
Yes,
together.
that's what I love
It's so cool.
that much.
Mm-hmm.
We just, as I told you, we make sure that he ate more than enough. You know, everything we have is more than enough.
Yeah.
Just in case, always just in case, just to make sure that we have enough. So, like our guess is, it doesn't feel like like we, you know, that the eyes when you look that you are hungry, you want to look more than um, you want to eat. You know, you want to look that there is a lot of things. That meets your needs too. Whenever you look, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what we
That's
do.
so cool. Oh my god, I love it. And I love talking about food. So I just realized that all the episode in this podcast series,
Yes.
I always ask my guests about what food in your country. Tell me.
We love food.
Yeah.
Actually, one of your questions is what's your zodiac sign?
Yeah.
Sign, right? Like my sign, like Taurus, like a
Oh
month
yeah,
sign.
in the rough script. So I sent
Yeah.
him like a rough trip. It's not rough draft.
Yes.
That's the word, rough draft, for him to just go over so that he can have an idea what I want to say. And
Yeah.
I did care a lot about like zodiac
Yes,
signs,
I
so
like
that's
it.
why I asked that question to you.
So when I have an answer, a good answer is so I'm a Taurus.
Taurus.
So they are well known for eating a lot. They love food.
True, that's so true.
Like I don't know. Like I always think when I finish a class, what I'm gonna eat. That's the first thing I think about. And I just like big kind of food, like a lot of big portions. I just like to see it more than I eat it. You know, I just
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like enjoy. I enjoy it so much.
No, I love eating too.
Yeah.
Pisces, we well known for emotion
Okay.
and romance.
Nice.
So yeah.
So you guys like romantic stuff.
Yeah.
Anything romantic?
I think so. I don't know.
Like
For me, I like romance movie.
Okay,
So
okay.
maybe it's fit, right? Or I don't know. Maybe I.
Very emotions, huh? Very something very emotional. You like it.
Yeah, I love
Nice.
being so emotional sometimes. So maybe that's why my size just like this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so
Very
cool. We're talking a lot about like your country hospitality and your food, which is my favorite part now so far. So, is there any famous places in your country that you would recommend me to like visit? Yeah.
Definitely. Let me, because I don't know why I forget the name, but
Yeah,
I
you're
wanna write it
good.
down.
You can just search
Yeah.
it up and show me the picture with this
Yes.
more clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the restaurant. So this is like a very traditional Kuwaiti Arabic food. Like this is well known for like most of the Arab countries. This restaurant is well known for like authentic Kuwaiti traditional restaurant. It's called in Arabic called Fridge Swailih. Okay.
Okay.
The meaning is um, um, how can I say? Okay, let me think about the best word. Okay, yeah. So it's like the neighborhood of a guy name.
Oh, okay.
His name is Saleh. Okay.
Okay. The neighborhood of Sada?
Of Saleh.
Saleh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this guy who he's the one who invented or like
Yeah, like
established
yeah, established or run the restaurant.
run the
Yeah,
restaurant.
run the
Yes,
restaurant.
yes. And yeah, so that's so what we cook is it's called what's well known for is um, rice and meat. It's called kebsa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Kepsa.
kebsa.
Okay.
It means that you put everything together. Everything you cook it in one dish, one like pot. I'll say
Uh-huh. So a pot, a big pot?
yeah, a big pot.
Okay.
And so you put the rice, you put the chicken in it, and you put the spices, and you just close. And but the special thing about it is the spices and how much time it's be it's be it's cooked. Um, and that's what makes it special is the
Oh,
spices in
okay.
it.
So you put everything in a big pot and cook in there and
Yeah.
it from the big pot too?
Yes.
Or oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And just like as I told you, the spices.
Spices.
I want to show you like the spices that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I think spices is something very important and like special to make a country's food become unique.
mhm.
So of the dishes maybe have different ingredients to make it like unique from others. So yeah, I would love to know what spices is in there. So
Yes, definitely. So it says spices included with cardamom, cinnamon, turmeric, cloves, pepper, ginger, as well as mutton and chicken that's submerged in a bed of slow cooked, long grain uh, uh, bas- basmati rice that is flavored with also another spices called saffron and rose water.
there's a lot of
A lot of
ingredients in
ingredients.
here.
A lot
Yeah.
of ingredients that adds a special taste for it.
Yeah.
Also, rose water.
A lot of water?
Rose.
Oh,
Yeah,
rose water.
rose water.
Okay.
It's this is a very good flavor that adds to the rice too.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm. That's the secret.
now you just tell the
I'm
secret.
telling you the secret.
But it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would love to invite anyone who's interested to come to Kuwait,
Mhm.
to come to this restaurant, and they will really have a great time.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say is they gonna eat in the ground.
Can you say it again?
They can prefer where
Oh.
they want to sit, but traditional way in Kuwait. So the restaurant is optional. You can eat in the ground, or you can eat in the table too.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you can eat on the ground or
Mhm.
maybe on the table.
Yeah,
So
and the
you have
ground is
two
just
options.
like to feel how how like people in the past they used to eat without a table.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah. No, in my country's tradition, so it's just for family, not in the restaurant. But people usually just sit in the the living room,
Mhm.
and everybody just sit not on a table because
Mhm.
the table is just for the guests to come and drink tea.
Mhm.
But we eat on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the south of my country. People
Nice.
usually do that. So yeah,
Nice.
it's
That's
kind
we
of
have a
similar
similar.
now. Yeah.
I saw also in the movies like I want to say like Asian movies.
Hmm.
Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah.
Is
It's okay.
yeah they like sit and they also sit in the ground, but they have like a low table, right?
Yeah, a short one.
A short one.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's and then they put like a pillow also, right? Under?
Yeah, it's I think it's more common in Japan, which
Okay.
is I saw a lot in anime movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I don't know if in my country because we just have like a big I don't know what it's called, but it's like a big plate.
Mm-hmm.
So we put like a bowl of soup and maybe some rice,
Mhm.
maybe some veggies,
Mm-hmm.
some other food like meat
Mm-hmm.
or eggs maybe,
Mm-hmm.
just in the big plate,
Mm-hmm.
and we put it in the middle of the ground where we eat, and we just
Nice.
gather around that big
Yes.
plate to eat
Yes.
from our
This is the best
yeah.
special moment.
And everybody just have like a separate bowl to
You,
just like
so you guys have like this too?
yeah, we have
Yeah.
like a big place
Mm-hmm.
for us to like pick the food, but
Mm-hmm.
we have like different like personal utensil
Mm-hmm.
maybe, so we can just like take some from it and put in our bowl.
Well, yeah,
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 and eat
yeah,
it
yeah,
from ourselves.
yeah. Nice.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's kind of very similar. Yeah,
yeah, that's
nice.
similar.
Very nice.
That's so nice.
Very cool.
So now you have a location to visit when you want to eat something in
Exactly.
Kuwait. Yes,
That's
so cool.
just only something out of a lot of things.
Yeah, you can check it out first, and
Yes.
maybe he will come back someday to
Exactly.
introduce you more. Maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about any places to like just go for a walk, or maybe
Walk.
yeah,
Or
maybe go for a walk, or any park
Yeah.
or any like famous place to have fun?
Yeah. I actually used to work there also.
Mhm.
I used to be a tourist guide.
A tourist guide.
This
Oh my
place.
god. Okay.
I can show you some pictures too. I came back in Kuwait, and that was after my 1 year of taking English classes in the US. So I took like 1 semester off. That's where I decided to just to do work as a part time, and they know how my English is. So
Yeah.
I asked him if I can like work there as a tourist guide,
Yeah.
because everyone from all over, they come to this place. So this place called Al Shahid Park. It's the largest park in Kuwait.
Okay.
It contains from three phases. Three phases.
Three
Every
faces. Okay.
phase, yes. Every phase have um, um, different, maybe different.
So how
like,
is it divided into different phases? Like because of some of them in the north, or some of them on the south, or
Mhm.
maybe is that divided that way?
I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say
Okay.
that.
So three different places in the same park.
In the
Maybe we
same
can
park.
say
Exactly.
that. Okay.
So you can like go from different gates. Like it's a big gate. You can
Okay.
get in,
Yeah.
and then you see different life in Kuwait. So
Oh.
okay,
Okay.
let's say you go to the first phase. This phase will take you to a museum for all kind of birds in Kuwait. Birds, animals. I mean animals. Let's say animals in general,
Okay.
and you will see how um, like the most traditional, let's say, animals that we or the most famous animals that is located in Kuwait.
Mhm.
You just take the history from them,
Okay.
and then after you finish, you will go to an Italian restaurant. It's next to this museum, um, and it has also a coffee shop and a bookstore at this phase. And there is so we'll say, okay, so these are restaurants next to restaurant, the museum, and the bookstore are next to each other.
Mhm.
And then the outside, it's like a track where
Okay.
people walk.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
track field track, like
A-
a place to walk,
Yeah. A pathway.
a pathway.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like half a circle, and then um, inside the circle is where the museum located, and the buildings. So
Oh,
actually,
okay.
once you finish, you go through this walking side, and then you walk all the way to the second phase.
Okay.
And this second phase, you will see the biggest constitution. It shows you the constitution of Kuwait and how it's established, and all the history about it.
Okay.
And then also will take you to another coffee shop. You will see in each phase there is at least two coffee shops. We love coffee. something that we like to we value. We like it so much. So you're gonna don't if you like caffeine, you personally like coffee. You're gonna see coffee everywhere in Kuwait.
No, that's
Not
okay.
far away from each other. um, yeah, you will see that, and then you will see a small I'll say lake that has a lot of fish. They are alive. They give them food, so you'll see all like a lot of fish
Mhm.
in this small lake.
Yeah.
And then you go to the third phase, where is the stage and the performance is. Um, all kind of traditional performance. They do it in this kind of stage. Actually, they are doing a fourth stage right now. They are working on it. It's going to be about ice skating
Mhm.
and all kind of snow games. It's like they are willing to do like a you know when you go skiing,
Mhm.
something like this, but indoor like
Okay, so indoor like activities for winter,
winter
maybe?
activities.
Winter
Yes,
activities,
yes,
yeah.
that's the best way to describe it.
It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
But that sounds so cool. Like
Yes.
everything just in one place, and you can travel from this place to have fun in different way,
Mm-hmm.
in this way, in another way. Like the
Exactly.
first one, you learn about history,
History.
and in the second one, you learn about like the. I'm trying to say
The
the best
history
way.
of animals, and
Yeah.
then the history of
Of
politics and
yeah,
in
the
Kuwait.
politics. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to say like something like White House, but it's not the right word. I was like, what should I
You're
say?
good. You're good.
Yeah, and on the third one is like activities people can enjoy there.
Yeah, the performances.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, I love it. Like everything on at once.
And then you just do. So the next also the performance there is a um, another room for an events. Any company want to come and host an event for
Yeah.
they want to advertise something. They want to talk about an event, an important event that is coming soon.
Yeah.
Many companies they just signed with us um, to have a day to come
Yeah, it's like
and do things.
an event center, I would
Yes,
say. That's
yes.
so cool. Oh my god, I
And
love it so much.
actually, I also want to mention um, um, also on the third phase about the performance.
Uh-huh.
Um, there is four shops, four coffee shops.
Okay, for a
Okay,
coffee shop.
as I told you, there is a track. You go, okay, and
Yeah.
you go circle around. So the track after this, the coffee shop. There is one here, one here, one here, one here, and in the middle also. Um, uh, there is also a lake. So this is also the third phase. We haven't. So you see the performance, you see the event room,
Mm-hmm.
and you see all the coffee shop. You like you go to one of the coffee shop and you enjoy the view because it's a lot of grass, a lot of green, a lot like a small lake, and I always forget this word. It's a very hard word. So I don't know what's the word. You know when the water come out.
Fountain.
Fountain. Yes.
Yeah.
So this fountain, when you wait for a little bit, every like 10 minutes, a fountain come and do a performance too.
Oh my god,
They
I
play
know
a
what it
song.
is. Yeah, I love it so much. I don't think it's similar to Kuwait, but I once saw like the fountain performance in Singapore when I had a trip there, and they just do like with the music,
Yes.
and some of the
And
time they
this
just
just
pop up with
dances.
different shape.
Exactly.
It's so
It's so
cool.
cool. It's so cool.
Yeah.
You just want to take a picture every time. You want to wait for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. So maybe I just summarize it a little bit. So in here you have like three phases or maybe three areas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the first area you will learn more about like history of Kuwait in general maybe. Is
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And in the second area you will learn about the political system or
Mm-hmm.
maybe government of Kuwait.
Exactly.
And in the third one is where you have fun, like enjoying the performance.
Yes.
And it's like an event center where you have like a lot of activities, like Maddie just say, winter activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are a lot of coffee shop in there, so you can just sit there and enjoy the view. Or maybe some fountain performance that, like we just said, we're so
Exactly.
excited about that. So yeah, that's
Yes.
just my summary about what you just said.
Perfect. Yes.
That's so cool.
That's so cool.
I learned so much today from now. Okay, so is there anything you want me to know about your country that you want to share today before
Mm,
we maybe wrap up?
yeah. Um, I think you guys should come and see also in the winter. So most of the events comes in the winter because in the summer it's always hot. The degrees is very high.
Yeah.
Um, it reaches one. Um, so here in Fahrenheit, I will say 170, 180. It's a
That's
lot.
so hot.
Like
Oh
it's
my
so
god.
hot. It's so hot. I don't think anyone can stay like a lot of people travel in the summer. But in the winter, where all the activities come, and you're gonna have the chance to go to the desert, and there you're gonna um, you're gonna see a lot of people camping in the desert. Um, and so, for example, let's say I want to camp in the desert. I can camp the whole season in the winter,
Okay.
and I can put my tent, and I can include. So, okay, I'm gonna choose the land. This is okay. In this desert, this is my land. I'm gonna put my tent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a playground
Okay.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put another tent for kitchen, and another tent for like for the bathroom, or
Okay.
um. So just like it's like a big
A big place for you,
triangular
yeah, with different like small spaces
small
for
spaces.
in different tents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just to
Okay.
spend time out of the city, camping, you know.
Yeah.
And okay, I can put my I can have someone to look at it,
Yeah.
or to spend the day maybe, and then another day I go and I spend the day there. So whoever want to go in my family, they can go, and it's very safe. A lot of there is like a police station next to it, so it's just kind of safe for
Yeah.
any
It's very
family
safe.
to enjoy and have a chance to see how the desert in Kuwait looks like.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. I never heard about you can camp on the desert.
Yes.
That's so like a very cool experience.
Cool and unique.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
It might be a dumb question, but I don't know.
No.
Is there snow in Kuwait during winter? Or?
Not at all.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Because you mentioned about some skiing, so I wonder, like, is there snow there? I don't know much about
That's
the
why they
weather.
want to create a winter activity.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's so cool. So you would say like winter is the best time.
Season.
Yeah,
Our
best
time.
season. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
yes.
the better word.
Mhm.
Best season for visitor to camp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So now you have one more thing to learn. Okay, that's so cool. So I would love to listen more, but we don't have
Yeah.
much time
Yeah.
left. But I would love to. Maybe you can come back anytime to talk more about maybe the weather or the activities that you usually do in Kuwait, because as you mentioned, I can imagine like it's a lot of desert area, so maybe you can have like some cool activities during there that time. But yeah, I would love to see you back, maybe some of other episode and talk about that.
Definitely. I enjoy talking to you.
Yeah.
I would love to talk more if I have the chance. But thank you for the opportunity. It was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you and exchange
The language.
the language
Yeah.
and the cultural background too.
Mm-hmm.
I like it so much. Thank you
Oh my God,
for
thank
everything.
you. Yeah, it's been so much fun talking with you too, and maybe you can come back another time. I will like schedule my plan out, and maybe yeah, we can listen and learn more about Kuwait. And thank you so much for
Thank you
being
so
my
much.
guest today.
You are
And
welcome.
yeah, have a good day. And you guys stay tuned for this episode to be out soon. And I hope you enjoy it and learn so much things about Kuwait as me too.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.